Imagine standing on the deck of a $500 million yacht. Not just any yacht, but a floating palace powered by the future. Waves shimmer beneath your feet, glass walls turn transparent with a touch, and a private helipad waits just for you. Sounds like science fiction? Well, it's not. It's real. And it belongs to the world's billionaires who are literally sailing into the future. Welcome back to Fortune Files. Last time we uncovered the 7 mindset shifts billionaires use to build their wealth, but today we're stepping into their next level playground, the $500 million super yacht of the future. A masterpiece that doesn't just redefine luxury, it redefines possibility. So stay with me, because what you're about to see will change the way you think about wealth, innovation, and what the future truly looks like when money has no limits. The vision behind the $500 million super yacht of the future began not with an engineer, but with a dreamer. A new generation of billionaires isn't chasing speed or size anymore. They're chasing purpose, sustainability, a symbol of power that whispers, not shouts. This is where the future of luxury begins, on water that never sleeps. Imagine a vessel that can travel across the world without ever needing fuel in the traditional sense. A yacht designed to be completely energy independent, powered by hydrogen cells, solar arrays, and wind assist technology. Every inch of it built with a purpose, to merge science, sustainability, and sophistication into one breathtaking experience. It's more than a machine. It's a message that the ultimate luxury is no longer excess, it's innovation. This project isn't just another billionaire toy. It's a glimpse of what's coming. Floating ecosystems where artificial intelligence navigates the tides and design meets deep sea exploration. A future where the ocean isn't conquered, it's respected. And behind this revolution stands a vision shared by the world's wealthiest innovators, people who believe that tomorrow's luxury will not be owned by those who simply spend, but by those who create. The design of this $500 million super yacht isn't just about creating a floating palace. It's about redefining what human imagination can achieve when art and science merge perfectly. Every contour, every surface, and every light reflection has been crafted to tell a story, not of wealth, but of evolution. The exterior draws inspiration from nature, the smooth flow of waves, the aerodynamic grace of a manta ray, the organic symmetry of seashells. It's alive, breathing with the rhythm of the ocean. Inside, the philosophy goes even deeper. Designers wanted the yacht to feel like a sanctuary, a moving island of peace. Walls that respond to light, furniture that adapts to your body's mood, and spaces that transform seamlessly from relaxation to productivity with a single voice command. This isn't just design, it's emotional architecture, luxury engineered around human experience. The materials used are equally symbolic. Recycled titanium, carbon fiber composites, and ethically sourced woods come together to reflect a new standard of conscious opulence. Because the billionaires of tomorrow understand, beauty means nothing if it harms the planet that gives it. The yacht's design doesn't just float on the water, it feels one with it. It embraces transparency, literally. Vast glass panels allow you to see beneath the surface, reminding every passenger that even luxury should stay humble before nature's grandeur. This is not just a vessel of wealth, it's a living art form, sculpted by visionaries who believe the future of design must connect emotion, sustainability, and power into one seamless experience. Beneath the sleek, sculpted exterior of this $500 million masterpiece lies a heart engineered for pure dominance. This isn't your typical luxury vessel gliding lazily across calm seas. It's a floating powerhouse that redefines marine performance. The yacht is rumored to be powered by a hybrid propulsion system that combines gas turbines and electric thrusters, delivering both incredible speed and near-silent cruising when needed. It's designed to slice through waves at over 30 knots, all while maintaining astonishing stability and fuel efficiency, a balance that only the world's top naval architects could achieve. But what truly sets it apart is its adaptability. At high speeds, it feels like a jet skimming the surface of the ocean. At slower paces, it becomes a tranquil floating palace where you hear nothing but the rhythm of the sea. Some prototypes are even integrating AI-assisted navigation and autonomous route optimization. The yacht literally thinks for itself, adjusting course for optimal comfort and efficiency. This is not just luxury, it's the future of movement on water, where technology meets elegance and power doesn't roar. It whispers. Step inside and it feels like entering a floating palace built for another era, or maybe another planet. The $500 million super yacht's interior isn't just about gold trims or marble floors. It's an emotional experience designed around ultimate serenity and power. Imagine a grand atrium with a glass dome ceiling where sunlight dances on crystal walls. The air carries a soft scent of sandalwood, and beneath your feet, heated marble glows faintly with embedded LED veins that follow your steps. There's a private cinema with seats made from sustainable leather, a wine cellar that could rival any Michelin-starred restaurant, and a wellness deck where the ocean view merges with an infinity pool that seems to pour right into the horizon. Every suite is more like a penthouse, with panoramic glass walls, AI-adjustable lighting, and hand-woven silk bedding. But it's not just aesthetics, it's smart luxury. The entire interior learns from its owner. The yacht's onboard AI adjusts the temperature, lighting, and even the scent based on mood, time of day, and heart rate. A hidden elevator connects the decks silently, and a floating staircase made of transparent crystal spirals up like something out of a dream. This isn't a yacht, it's a symphony of design and technology playing in perfect harmony. It's the kind of space where billionaires don't just relax, they reinvent what comfort means. Now, let's talk about what truly sets this $500 million super yacht apart. The future that's already built into it. This isn't just a vessel, it's a floating piece of advanced technology that feels alive. Imagine stepping onto a deck where the floor panels generate energy from footsteps and the yacht's hull is made of smart materials that heal minor scratches automatically using nanotechnology. The onboard control system operates through an AI co-pilot. Think of it as Jarvis from Iron Man, but built for the sea. It monitors every element, weather, waves, engine performance, and even guest mood patterns. Yes, it adapts in real time, adjusting lighting, speed, and route for the smoothest experience possible. There are autonomous navigation capabilities that allow the yacht to cruise with minimal human input. Drones escort it to provide aerial security, while underwater robots monitor the seabed for safe anchoring. On the upper deck, solar panels blend seamlessly into the design, powering entire zones without using fuel. Inside, holographic walls can transform your cabin into any environment: a New York skyline, a Bali sunset, or a starry galaxy. Every surface becomes interactive. Touch a wall and it reveals live travel data, maps, or even connects you to a virtual concierge. And for entertainment, think next level. A 360-degree augmented reality lounge lets guests dive into virtual underwater worlds while still sipping champagne above the ocean. There's even an onboard data center that syncs with satellites to ensure uninterrupted communication anywhere on the planet. This is where luxury meets the future. A living, breathing masterpiece that learns, adapts, and evolves with its owner. A yacht not just built for the sea, but built for the next century. In the world of tomorrow, even the wealthiest can't afford to ignore one truth. Luxury must evolve responsibly. That's why the new generation of $500 million super yachts isn't just about opulence or power. It's about sustainability. The ocean, after all, is both the playground and the responsibility of those who sail it. These yachts are leading a quiet revolution, one that merges extravagance with environmental consciousness. Gone are the days when massive engines guzzled fuel endlessly. Now, hybrid propulsion systems and hydrogen fuel cells are becoming the heartbeat of these vessels. Imagine a yacht that glides through the water almost silently, powered by a combination of solar energy, wind assist sails, and emission-free hydrogen turbines. Designers are experimenting with advanced materials, lightweight composites, and recycled metals to cut carbon footprints without compromising elegance. Solar arrays built into the yacht's surface feed clean energy into every corner, from the infinity pools to the AI systems that run on board. Some of the most visionary builders are even using seawater filtration and microplastic capture systems, meaning the yacht cleans the ocean as it sails. Inside, sustainability takes on an aesthetic of its own. Eco-luxury cabins use ethically sourced woods, vegan leather, and fabrics woven from recycled ocean plastics. But it's not just about materials, it's about mindset. The owners of these yachts aren't just showing off wealth, they're signaling purpose. One real-world example is Feedship's Pure Concept, a yacht designed to run entirely on hydrogen power with zero emissions. Or Synod's Aqua, famously linked to Bill Gates, which introduced the world to the vision of a liquid hydrogen-powered vessel that leaves nothing but water vapor in its wake. These aren't prototypes anymore, they're glimpses of the near future. The green revolution in yachting isn't a compromise, it's an upgrade. The next era of luxury on water isn't about conquering the sea, it's about coexisting with it. And that's perhaps the most powerful statement of wealth today. Not just owning the world's most beautiful machines, but ensuring that world still exists for generations to come. Perfection, as they say, comes at a price. And in the world of super yachts, that price tag is nothing short of staggering. The $500 million mark isn't just a number. It's the cost of engineering the impossible. Every inch of these vessels represents thousands of hours of design, craftsmanship, and innovation. From aerospace-grade technology to hand-stitched interiors that could rival royal palaces. When you buy a yacht at this level, you're not purchasing transportation, you're commissioning a floating masterpiece. Each one is built entirely to order, tailored down to the last screw to match its owner's personality and lifestyle. The design process alone can take years, involving naval architects, artists, and even psychologists to understand how the owner wants to feel while on board. The materials, they're beyond exclusive. Think marble imported from hidden quarries in Italy, titanium fittings machined with surgical precision, and hand-blown glass fixtures custom-made by European artisans. Even the paint, yes, the paint can cost millions, with nano coatings that self-heal scratches and repel saltwater corrosion. Maintenance is another universe of expense. Just docking one of these yachts in Monaco or Dubai can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars annually. Crew salaries for the team of captains, chefs, engineers, and deckhands often exceed $5 million a year. Fuel, insurance, upgrades, the yearly upkeep alone can rival the cost of a private jet. But here's the fascinating part. For billionaires, it's not about the cost. It's about the statement. Owning one of these vessels says, I've reached a level where money builds art. It's a symbol not of need, but of vision, a tangible expression of freedom, privacy, and prestige. Consider Roman Abramovich's Eclipse, which cost around $1.5 million per meter to build, and includes missile defense systems, bulletproof glass, and an anti-paparazzi shield. Or Jeff Bezos' yacht, rumored to have its own support vessel carrying a helicopter and luxury cars. These floating palaces blur the line between transportation and territory. Part machine, part mansion, part myth. The truth is, the price of perfection isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in daring. These billionaires aren't just buying boats, they're buying legacy. In their world, perfection isn't optional. It's the entry ticket to immortality on the high seas. So, who really owns the future of luxury yachting? That's the question echoing across Monaco's harbors and Dubai's marinas, where the glint of sunlight on polished hulls feels like a glimpse into tomorrow. The answer isn't just about wealth anymore. It's about visionaries, those who dare to redefine what's possible on water. People like Jeff Bezos, who already turned heads with his 417-foot sailing yacht Koru, a floating sculpture of elegance and eco-conscious design. Or Elon Musk, whose companies are pushing technology that could easily spill into the next generation of sustainable ocean travel. Imagine a yacht powered entirely by solar arrays and solid-state batteries, guided by AI navigation systems that can read ocean currents in real time. That's not science fiction, it's the direction the elite are funding right now. But here's where it gets interesting. The ownership of these yachts is becoming more symbolic than personal. The future belongs to the innovators who treat yachts not as trophies, but as test beds for progress. Think of them as floating laboratories for clean energy, advanced automation, and sustainable materials. Billionaires are now collaborating with shipbuilders and tech firms to create vessels that don't just dominate the seas, they transform them. And beyond the tycoons, a new class of future owners is rising. Tech entrepreneurs in their 30s and 40s who've built empires in AI, crypto, and green energy. They're not chasing status, they're chasing impact. To them, the ultimate luxury isn't gold taps or marble floors. It's freedom, self-sufficiency, and the ability to live anywhere, even in the middle of the ocean, without leaving a carbon footprint. These are the minds who see oceans not as barriers, but as frontiers. They're designing yachts that can sustain families for months off-grid, that can produce their own fresh water, generate renewable energy, and even host research missions. It's where wealth meets purpose, and where the concept of ownership evolves from having more to doing more. So who owns the future? It's the dreamers who see the sea as a blank canvas, the innovators who aren't afraid to anchor in uncharted waters, the ones who understand that true luxury isn't found in the price tag, it's found in progress. And maybe, just maybe, the next owner of the future won't be a billionaire at all, but humanity itself, inheriting a world where the most beautiful things we build don't just float, they inspire. Luxury isn't just about the sparkle of gold or the whisper of silk, it's about emotion, power, and psychology. The $500 million super yacht isn't merely a floating mansion, it's a statement, a reflection of human desire to transcend limits. When billionaires invest in these vessels, they're not just buying comfort, they're buying an experience that tells them they've made it. For most people, a yacht represents escape. For the ultra-wealthy, it represents control. On land, life is crowded with noise, business, media, politics. But on the ocean, there's silence, privacy, and the rare feeling of total command over your environment. That solitude is the new luxury, something no amount of social media fame can buy. Psychologists call it symbolic self-extension. It means the things we own become part of who we are. For billionaires, their yacht isn't just a possession, it's an identity. Every design choice, from the curvature of the hull to the artwork in the dining room, communicates status, taste, and legacy. It's an unspoken message that says, I have the power to design my own world. But beneath the surface lies something deeper, the pursuit of meaning. Studies in behavioral economics reveal that after a certain level of wealth, material possessions no longer increase happiness. What does? Experiences, creation, and contribution. That's why the next generation of yacht owners is infusing purpose into luxury, using their vessels for ocean research, sustainability projects, and humanitarian missions. Luxury becomes a vessel, literally, for impact. Then there's the psychology of rarity. The human brain is wired to crave what few can have. When a yacht like Koru or Eclipse sails into view, it's not just admired, it's mythologized. It symbolizes the pinnacle of achievement, the ultimate why not in a world of why. That emotional pull drives innovation. Every billionaire wants to outdo the last, to own not just a yacht, but a legacy that sails beyond them. And yet, in the quiet moments, out in the open sea, with nothing but horizon ahead, many of these owners report a strange feeling, peace. It's not about showing off anymore. It's about reflection, the realization that all the wealth in the world can't buy time, but it can buy freedom. And that's what these super yachts truly represent. The freedom to choose how you spend the most finite luxury of all, your life. In the end, the psychology of luxury isn't about excess, it's about evolution. It's where wealth meets wonder, where technology meets tranquility, and where the richest minds on earth finally find something priceless: stillness. So, let's step back for a moment and see what we've really uncovered. From the sleek exterior design that defies traditional naval architecture to the clean energy propulsion systems changing how billionaires travel the oceans, the $500 million super yacht represents far more than wealth. It's a floating vision of the future. Every inch, every innovation, every artistic detail whispers one message: luxury is evolving. We saw how these vessels aren't just built for pleasure, but for purpose, integrating sustainability, AI-driven navigation, and design philosophies that merge technology with emotion. Inside, They redefine what comfort means. Not just silk and marble, but peace, privacy, and the ability to drift away from the noise of the world. But beneath all that steel and glass, the deeper truth is psychological. For the ultra wealthy, yachts are not trophies. They're testaments, symbols of freedom, control, and sometimes introspection. They're a way to experience life beyond boundaries, to escape gravity, both literal and societal. And maybe that's the ultimate takeaway for all of us. You don't need a $500 million yacht to chase this feeling. What these billionaires are truly seeking is something universal: time, peace, and meaning. They've just built theirs to float on water. So, as we look toward the horizon of future luxury, remember this. Success isn't measured by what you own, but by how free you feel. The next era of wealth won't be about owning more. It'll be about living deeper. And perhaps that's the real treasure hidden beyond the waves. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of billionaires and their breathtaking creations, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Fortune Files, where we uncover the hidden stories behind wealth, innovation, and the future of luxury. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell, because in our next episode, we're diving into something even more extraordinary: the secret cities being built for the ultra-rich. You won't want to miss it. Until then, remember, fortune isn't just about money, it's about mindset. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep chasing the kind of success that money can't always buy. This is Fortune Files, where your journey to uncover hidden success never ends.